The Torah is written in masculine grammar. But when it says, "You shall not murder," no one ever argues that only men are forbidden to kill. When it comes to Torah studies, though, the masculine language suddenly becomes meaningful. From the verse, "You shall teach them to your sons," the sages ruled that women are not obligated in Torah studies. In Mishnah Sota, Rabbi Eliezer famously says, "Whoever teaches his daughter Torah, it is as if he teaches her tiflut," often understood as nonsense. In the Jerusalem Talmud, he goes even further. Let the words of Torah be burned rather than handed to a woman. His worldview excluded women from Torah, not because of intellect, but because of distinct social and spiritual rules. Interestingly, the Mishnah also quotes Ben Azai, who disagrees. He said a man should teach his daughter Torah so she could understand the ritual of bitter waters in case of suspected adultery. His view wasn't progressive by modern standards, but it cracked open the conversation. In the 12th century, the Rambam ruled that a woman who studies Torah receives reward, though less than a man's. He still echoed Rabbi Eliezer, discouraging fathers from teaching their daughters oral Torah, associating it with tiflut. But he made a key distinction. Teaching girls written Torah is not considered tiflut, even if it's not ideal. A few centuries later, the Maharil added a nuance. He said the Mishnah's prohibition applied only to a father teaching his daughter. If a woman learns on her own, like Bruriah, who debated the sages as an equal, her learning is a side of devotion, not corruption. Bruriah became a model of female Torah greatness. In the 16th century, Rav Moshe Isserlich taught that with written Torah, it is a mitzvah to teach her. Torah study for women became accepted within the Reform and Conservative Judaism by the late 19th century. But for the Orthodox world, the change began in the early 20th century, when the world has changed. Jewish girls were being educated in literature, math, and philosophy, but not in Torah. And that led to spiritual confusion. Seeing this danger, the Chafetz Chaim took a bold stand. It became an obligation to teach girls Torah, Bible, halakha, and ethics, to keep them connected to tradition. That decision laid the groundwork for Sarah Schneerer, who founded Bet Yaakov in 1917, a groundbreaking movement in women's Torah education. From that point, everything changed. Torah institutes for women were created even before the State of Israel was established. Since the founding of the state, and with the support of religious Zionist leaders like Rav Aaron Lichtenstein, Rav Adin Steinsaltz, and Rav Yitzchak Ginsburg, more and more women began studying the Bible and oral Torah. Some earned degrees in Talmud, and the 21st century has seen numerous women who have mastered the studies to the point of being halachic advisors. Rav Ovadia Yosef even ruled that a woman who learns Torah with honor is deserving of the same honor as a Talmid Chacham. To be clear, this was not a straight line of progress. Some ultra-Orthodox voices, like the Satmar Rebbe, remained deeply opposed to women studying Talmud. And even among supporters, the idea of women serving as dayanot, halachic judges, was usually rejected. Still, the shift is undeniable. Where women were once excluded from Torah, they now sit in its heart. Historically, exclusion came from social roles and desire to protect tradition. But the modern world demanded a new approach, one in which women didn't merely support Torah learning from the sidelines, but became full participants in it.